I have Christopher Noon and Matthew Noon, obviously brothers, they're not married, of a Noon, what an interesting name, Noon Turf Care, and you are the first generation finalist for the Family Business Association for 2013, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Great.
having us.
Very excited.
All right, so why don't you tell us about Noon Turf Care? One of you.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well, Noon Turf Care, my brother Matt and I decided we owned a landscape design business about 5 years ago, and making beautiful walls and landscapes and pools, and got to a point where we realized we wanted to make a scalable business that we could build in the regional Northeast and open offices to treat lawns and trees in a scientific way. So we found a niche and found that if we test the soil and test the trees and lawns, we can create a product customized for the lawn that's environmentally friendly. And we found success and built the business to about 8,000 clients in under 5 years. Basically, it was Matt and myself on the telephones for one winter, and we sold 2,000 new clients. And ever since then, we've been building the business up to 3 locations now, one in Easton, one in Hudson, and one in Marlboro. And then we continue to grow every year. So
the geography is important. How many employees do you have?
we have 50 employees, and we have 25 seasonal employees, and then 25 administration employees. So marketing, HR, and we're building our sales force as well.
Wow. And what was your experience in this, to get into this business, or was it just a whim?
I actually started the first business of landscaping and maintenance in college. I was running out of cash for going out at night to the bars. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we've heard that before.
Paid tuition.
No, we've heard that before. Don't worry about it.
And I was just, I started knocking on neighbors' doors where I grew up in Sudbury, which is a nice affluent community, and they started to give me money to mow their lawns and do cleanups and yard work, and from there it sort of organically grew into a large business. And then after my senior year at Boston College, I was failing all my classes because I was working so much. I was never showing up for class.
Not because you weren't academically brilliant.
Of course not. And
Right.
I had my big brother come back and partner up with me, and he was doing advertising in New York at the time, and he said, "What are you, crazy? I'm not going into the landscape business. I already make pennies on Madison Ave." So,
Pennies, yeah.
so anyway, I recruited him back here, and that's where it kind of started. But from that point, we really took a business approach to it and started to educate ourselves and hire really good people, horticulturalists, arborists, and turf grass specialists. So we sold that business in '08 and started specializing just on fertilizing for trees, shrubs, and lawns. And from that point on, it's really grown into a large business and a scalable one. So we've been happy.